Some people will do just about anything to get their 15 minutes of fame, so when an up-and-coming rapper decided to start making YouTube videos about robbing banks, committing wire fraud, and stealing credit card information, that really should have come as a shock to no one, as in the end, as long as you become famous, the ends justify the means for many young people these days. The individual we're talking about today is known as Punchmade Dev, who is a YouTuber slash rapper slash Instagrammer who makes subpar rap songs that don't warrant any real attention, but over the past year or so, he's found his niche of teaching people how to scam, which has set his career on fire. Last year, he released a rap song titled How to Write a Dump to his YouTube channel, which has now gained over 1.4 million views.
Everybody listen up, this a punch lesson. Go and get a fire Carter site, go to the dump section. Never get a savings account dump, you always want check. Make sure you go and grab a credit dump, they never hit with debit.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with what writing a dump is, it's the act of creating a copy of someone else's credit card so you can use a clone card and withdraw money from their account. Obviously, this is a very serious crime, and people who do this can spend decades in jail, but that hasn't stopped Punchmade Dev from making rap song tutorials about how to do so. Interestingly enough, in the description of his video, Punchmade claims everyone involved was just acting, and no one should take this video seriously, even though it's a step-by-step guide on stealing credit card information. For the past year or so, Punchmade has become more and more popular, and this ultimately led him to fly too close to the sun, and is now facing a serious criminal investigation. A few weeks ago, Punchmade allowed a YouTuber by the name of Tommy G to record him and his crew committing crimes, including stealing 10 grand from an account and then filming themselves illegally withdrawing the stolen funds from their bank account.
I'm about to hit a wire.
What does that mean?
Log in and wire some money out.
Tommy's trying to learn how to scam. That's what Tommy's trying to do.
No, the goal of this episode is to learn how to protect the people at home from this type of tomfoolery. How much are you gonna clean this guy out?
If they'll give me 20, I'll do it.
What's gonna happen? You're gonna walk in there, you're gonna wire transfer money to yourself from someone else's account. How quick is all this gonna happen, you think?
10 minutes. Thank you. 310.
It's hard to believe Punchmade Dev would allow a film crew to follow him around committing various credit card scams and teaching others how to easily steal credit card information so they can start scamming as well, but that's exactly what happened, and it seems to have paid off for the rapper as he's gained over 72,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel in the past month and nearly 250,000 followers on Instagram since that documentary went live.
So we're getting into skimmers?
Yeah.
And
dumps.
And what's a dump?
So say if I wanted to write up a dump, right? I would get a track one, a 101 or a 201. So I get the information off my site. You can use the white blanks, but this one's better because it got a whole face. This is the big boy one. The one right here, this is the Bluetooth one I got, but I couldn't bring it on the plane with me,
So if someone says they're a certified dumper, this is what they're talking about.
They could either be the person getting the dumps with the skimmer, or they could be the person writing them up using them. Say like I know somebody working at McDonald's, right? I'll give them a skimmer and they work through the drive-thru. Say somebody's buying something right now, right? They'll pay, right? And then my person will quickly go like this, swiping on the from my end, and that's when I get all the info. End of the day, I have like a list of like 20 of them. I'm about to wipe this one empty. I'm about to write up a dump on it for y'all.
Should we do an ATM and then pick up the pizzas?
Yeah. We hit the ATM.
All right, we're hitting the ATM.
About to show you how to use a clone card real quick. Easy money, man. Voila. It's like magic.
All right, so what the hell just happened?
We just pieced up a chip, took it into the ATM and cleared that. I had my runner go in there, clear that hoe out.
Just a few years ago, I think it would be unthinkable to see anyone willingly showing themselves commit crimes on camera, but with the rise of social media, as long as it gets views, it really doesn't seem to matter what you do. Now, Punchmade doesn't seem to have remorse about stealing from people. His main argument he gives is that the bank has to reimburse the people he steals from because credit card fraud protection laws, so in the end, no one is really getting hurt, and he gets some guilt-free money.
Are they gonna eat this cost or the bank eat this cost?
The bank's gonna eat it. They really gonna.
You're sure?
For something small like this, that was a wire that'd be like 10 to 14.
This is when you get a message on your phone, like,
yeah.
was this you? And you just say no, and then they reimburse you.
Give it back in like less than 24 hours. Tastes better, feels better when it's free.
While it may be true that in most cases people will get their money back from these types of crimes, that doesn't always happen, and even when it does, it can take a long time and put the people who have their money stolen in serious pain going through this process. One comment on the Tommy G video talks about how they had a scammer empty their bank account and are having trouble getting the funds reinstated by the bank, all the while the commenter's wife is going through cancer treatments and they are now behind on paying their bills due to the missing funds. Obviously, people can say anything on YouTube, so I don't know if that story is true, but this type of crime is in no way a victimless crime, and even if people get their money back, the bank has to take the hit, and ultimately they are going to pass this on to clients with higher fees the more this happens. Doing this hurts everyone and ultimately screws over the people and not just the bank. With Punchmade Dev's historic rise after the documentary, he decided to capitalize on his new fame and released the follow-up rap song Wire Fraud Tutorial to his YouTube channel. The video quickly got millions of views, but was then taken down by YouTube with the claim that it violated YouTube's terms of service since it shows people how to commit an actual wire fraud. Punchmade tried to get the video reinstated, claiming the video is educational and designed to help people to protect themselves from getting scammed, but YouTube wasn't buying it. YouTube later sent Punchmade a notice telling him law enforcement had requested information about his account and they had to turn it over to him by law. Punchmade posted this image as a story to his Instagram, and some people have claimed it's fake with him just trying to get more attention, but no one knows for certain at this point. One thing that is certain is Punchmade is loving his newfound fame and decided to do a live stream with Adin Ross where he again showed off his fraudulent skills. Punchmade stole Adin Ross's credit card information, transferred it to a burner card, and proceeded to go to Walmart and use Adin's information to buy a big screen television.
What should I get in here? Should I just get a TV?
I mean, it depends. Where are you getting the money, bro? Like, real shit. Where the fuck is the money spawning out of?
Bro, you're donating.
Hey, I didn't condone it, bro. I didn't fucking condone it, dude. I didn't fucking condone that shit, okay?
I know it's sad that I have to force the money out of your pockets. Those greedy fucking pockets. So I'm gonna give the TV away. Okay.
What the fuck, dude?
You ready? Name of the card.
No way it works, dude. I see you leaked my. You just leaked that. You just leaked that card that's connected to my fucking bank, bro. Ha! Are you kidding me? Pick it up. What are you doing?
Now, I do have to say that some people are claiming this was fake, as the end of the video has some terrible acting that people claim give it away. Punchmade is seen trying to leave the store with the TV when he's stopped by security. He then turns off his microphone so you can't hear what's being said, but he's then seen running out of the store and later seen driving away in his car at high speeds so as not to get arrested.
Your mic, nobody can hear you. How did you just buy that? Oh, he went to jail.
Hey.
Yo, what happened?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to call you back.
Really?
Yeah, hold on.
He eventually called Adin a day later, claiming he had been picked up by the cops and just got out of jail after he was questioned and let go. Now, the whole ordeal that was shown on the Adin Ross livestream feels like an act to me and may very well be fake, but from all the other videos Punchmade has shown of himself stealing credit card information and committing wire fraud, it's clear this guy actually knows how to scam people and has now become an overnight star teaching people how to commit crimes. All of these videos he does showing how easy it is to get rich credit card scamming are really designed to funnel people to his Telegram group. In the group, once you pay him a few $100s, Punchmade is offering to teach you how to commit all of these crimes so you can live the life of luxury that he has. Many people are claiming that Punchmade doesn't really commit credit card frauds anymore, and his main source of income is now his scammer Telegram group. But clearly YouTube doesn't agree, or they wouldn't have quickly taken down his wire fraud tutorial video within a couple days of it being posted if they really felt it was just satire and not an actual guide to committing crimes. As I said at the start of the video, it really is a crazy world we now live in that people are so willing to allow themselves being filmed committing crimes just to get some internet clout. But with the modern era of social media, that really shouldn't be a surprise to anyone at this point. Punchmade Dev's wire fraud tutorial video has been re-uploaded by a few channels now, and while I won't link to it since it's against YouTube's terms of service, it's easy to find and you can judge for yourself if you think he's actually telling people how to commit crimes in the video. I'll have a link below to Tommy G's video where he interviews Punchmade Dev, and I do have to point out that some people are starting to claim Punchmade is making this all up, and his real scam is the Telegram group he charges hundreds of dollars to be a part of. However, after watching the Tommy G video and others on Punchmade, it's clear to me this guy is actually scamming, and it's only a matter of time before he ends up in jail.